Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mr. Hino with Mr. Hino's Lego Robotics. Well guys, 20,000 subscribers. Man, that is just amazing. And today's video, what I want to do is just kind of go over where this whole channel started, some definite things that I've learned after all this time and 20,000 subscribers, and just to say thank you guys so much. I cannot say thank you guys enough. You guys mean the world to me. This channel is just an amazing platform to be able to talk about robotics. But without you guys, it's nothing. So today what I want to do is just thank you guys so much. It was a huge deal. I mean, I never planned to just have 20,000 subscribers. This channel was basically just born out of, I just started to teach robotics. And when I first started, there wasn't a whole lot out there to for teachers and teaching robotics, unless I just didn't look hard enough here on YouTube. And so I thought, hey, you know what, if anybody is in the same boat that I am, I'd want them to have some references, some help, some advice, some tips on teaching robotics. So that's when I started this channel. And you know what, it actually was a benefit to me because there were some times where I was like, I forgot what I did. And I actually had to go back and look at my own videos. But it was basically born out of just being able to help out others, just paying it forward, just being able to learn things for myself and then being able to just give that up to other people. Because I know that people are in the same boat as I was, starting out robotics. There's no curriculum. What do I do? And I felt that panic, like, what do I do? This is for a whole year? I don't know much about this. What do I do? And so I totally understood the panic, and that's why I wanted to be able to put out these videos to give teachers resources, projects, tips, competitions, just anything to help them through the next week, the next month, and obviously, year after year. So that's where this whole channel got started. And then it just kind of blew up after that. Like, whoa, it was really starting to turn into something that, a lot of people were watching that I didn't really expect. Because I'm like, how many robotics teachers are out there? How many robotics students are out there? And lo and behold, when I started this channel back in 2014, things started to just take off, competitions, robotic classes, robotic students. And so that's where things just kind of took off from there. And I just, again, if I thank you enough, I'll keep thanking you guys. Thank you just so much for watching day to day, week to week. And that's where I just get the joy and excitement out of this channel. So if you guys, want to know the biggest thing that I learned starting this channel, because I had other YouTube channels, but none of them took off like this one did. And so I realized when you're going to do a YouTube channel, you just have to be super passionate about what you're doing. I had started other channels and I just wasn't super excited about it. It wasn't something I could do a daily or weekly video about. And so those videos just took a nosedive. The channel took a nosedive. It wasn't very successful because my passion, my heart wasn't in it. And obviously when I'm teaching robotics, that's something I do every day. And it just grew to be this thing that I was like, yes, this is really cool. And it just became this, giant, enormous passion in my life that I didn't think was in me. I didn't think I had the ability to just like it so much. And so that would be the number one thing that I took away from this channel. And definitely 20,000 subscribers. It just helped me realize, what? People are going to watch people who have a passion for what they do. Because if they don't, then they're going to either, number one, not be excited about it. They're not going to upload enough videos. And you can just tell from their videos who's excited about what their niche is and who is just trying to, I don't know, just put out videos. So that was the number one thing. The number two thing was, it took me a while to just figure a lot of things out. Back in 2014, 2015, I wasn't pumping out a lot of videos because I was trying to figure things out. I was trying to, every time I learned something, and, maybe I didn't learn something every day, but as I learned things, that's when I started to pump out more videos. Like, hey, I learned this. Let me put a video out to help other teachers, but definitely to help me remember what it was that I learned. So I can go back and see what it was that I did, how the students, what they learned from it, what was the process of the project or the build. And so what is also neat is this channel has been a great, I guess, archive of things that I've done. So if I ever, let's say next week I don't necessarily have a plan, I can go back and go, hey, I remember when we did that. That would be an amazing thing to do next week. And so it's been a definite cool archive of videos that I can just go back and look at and go, I remember when we did that. That was so fun, and be able to incorporate that to today. So number two, I would say, is it's something that you have to learn in order to put videos out. And that's my passion. My passion is not only robotics, but being able to share what I've learned to other people, because that's what we do here on YouTube, right? We're a learning community, and we should learn from everybody's success or mistakes. And trust me, I've made a ton of mistakes. And so the third thing I would say, just with this whole YouTube channel and 20,000 subscribers, is just coming across just real and genuine. For those of you that might watch videos and know me, this is just who I am. I'm not trying to put up an act. I'm always excited about robotics. I'm always excited to see other teachers and students excited about robotics. And so that's just where I live. I live in this excitement of what I'm doing. So if we could just recap real quick, be passionate about what you're doing, making your videos about. Number two, just learn as you go. And as you learn new things, post videos about what you learn. And number three, just be yourself. I think when you guys watch YouTube videos, you can tell who's putting on an act. Hey, is that the way they really are in real life? But people just enjoy genuine personality, genuine character. And that's who I am. I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to teach others what I've learned, mistakes that you can learn from that I've made that I don't want you to do. And I'd love the title of being a trailblazer. I would love to just be able to blaze trails and be able to leave markers for people, like, hey, be careful of this. Hey, go this way instead of that way. But then, you know what? I'm always encouraging folks to learn their own way. Like what works for me doesn't necessarily work for everybody else. So that's something that you guys have to figure out yourself. So anytime I upload a video about like a competition or a project, I always say, hey, make this your own. If this works for you, cool. If this doesn't, take that part out. And that's my philosophy of teaching. A lot of teachers in my life have said, hey, you should do this, you should do this. And the good teachers that I have learned from always say, take what you want personally from this and get rid of what you don't like. Make it your own. Own it. So instead of just spoon feeding people and saying, do this, all of this, I always encourage people to say, hey, take this, run with it. If something doesn't work, ditch it. If you can tweak it and make it, successful to you, and that's the important part. Make it important for you. So that way, if you do something and it's successful, the next year you're going to keep doing the same thing because it works. And so we're always in the business of refining and just tuning out things that don't work, and, learning new things. I tell my students, never stop learning, because once you stop learning, then it just becomes boring, dull, and mundane. So when you're, for those of you that make videos here on YouTube, I would say just always have an open mind to learn new things. Don't always say, this is the way it is and this is the way it's always going to go. When my students do sumo bot competitions, I always ask, is there something different that you want to see about this? Because I'm always interested in improving things, making it better. Definitely, I never stop and just go, this is perfect, don't touch it. We're always in the way of adding things to make it better. Okay, so guys, 20,000 subscribers. Wow, that just blows my mind. Thank you again so much. For those of you that just subscribed yesterday, to those that have been with since 2014 and everywhere in between, I am here for you guys. I try to answer every question that comes my way. It'd be better if you guys have questions to ask it in the actual video. Some of you send me emails, and to be honest, my robotics email, I check it after I check all my other emails, so it might take me a while to get to those. But I do my best to help you guys out because I know the path that you're taking. Those of you that teach robotics, I know it's a tough road, especially when you're getting started. And so I'm here for you guys. Thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. It's an honor to, be on this channel with you guys. Much blessings from Mr. Hino, and I am out.
He's out.
He's out.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this, guys.
Hey guys, Mr. Hino here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you love robotics, don't forget to check out these videos also because they're cool. Okay guys, take care.